Hickok 45 here. I think it's time to shoot the old LCR 22 again. I really like this gun, and we're going to do a chapter 2 with it. I thought maybe you'd want to come and watch, maybe you wouldn't. It's not mandatory, okay? None of the videos are mandatory. Just want to make sure everybody knew that. And even chapter 2. So if you'd rather not see me shoot this thing or talk about it a little bit again, you know, it's not required viewing. But we're glad you're here anyway. Now, I think I told you probably in the first video I was going to paint that sight white. I never did do it. I forgot it. But when I was out here shooting it a little bit, I realized, I think I was going to paint that white. It's hard to see, especially as the light goes down. So I don't know if I can hit the 2 liters, you know, or anything. Well, actually, I know I could if I really wanted to. You know? Let's just make sure we hit them. How's that? There we go, by gosh. That took care of them. And here's for you, buddy. Quick, make sure it's empty. Okay. That felt good. No foolishness. Yes, the sight is a little gray for this time of day, but that's okay. We're gonna have some fun with it. I really do like this gun. It's 22, puny little 22, but you know, the 22 is a lot of fun to shoot, and I am surprised at how much fun this little gun is to shoot. I told you in the first video how this was kind of I didn't really retire from teaching. I just had to give it up a little early if I was going to do videos. And but anyway, it's kind of a retirement gift. And I just wanted a gun. I didn't even have a lot of choices, really. But that'll do. It's cool. And because it was a big Bass Pro gift certificate kind of thing. And I don't normally buy guns at the big box stores like that. And so I just brought it home. But there's something about the thing. You folks that have them, I think, know what I'm talking about. Maybe all the LCRs, you get that same kind of feeling. Just like that little, what was it, a 3-inch? Yeah, the longer barrel 38 special we did. The LCRX, whatever. That gun I like more than I ought to. You know, it's just more fun to shoot than it ought to be, whatever the reason is. And this one especially, it's just a cool little gun. Now, I wouldn't recommend it for self-defense necessarily. It is a 22, and it's a revolver, and this is some federal ammo. Again, and we forget to mention it's what I'm trying to get at there, and just wanted to bring that to your attention again. Let me shoot this thing 8 more times because it holds 8 rounds, and it weighs nothing. It just weighs nothing, but I think I can still hit the cowboy. See? It hardly makes a splatter. Oh, I see. Hit him in the hat. Oh, that's right. I forgot. It shoots a little bit. Yeah. You hold 6 o'clock with this thing. Yeah. Pretty neat. Even though it has a really short barrel, it's not hard to hit something at reasonable distances. And if you like the LCR concept, these lightweight revolvers and the high-tech design and everything, you would like one of these. I tell you, there's just something about it. Some people probably even use them or have one around for self-defense. Not necessarily the best choice, but again, beats a sharp stick. And with a revolver, at least, you do mitigate some of the problems that you have with 22, you know, rimfire. They don't always fire. And then they clog up a semi-automatic pistol or rifle. Sometimes they're dirty, and you get hang-ups and all that, and you're fumbling with that. You know, so that's part of the reason, one of the reasons. At least with a revolver, it's probably more likely to fire. And if it doesn't, you know what you can do. You don't have to be clearing jams as much. You can just pull the trigger again and move over to the next one, and it will probably fire. It would be very unusual if 2 did not fire. Right? Neat little gun. Okay. You can just put them on every plate, and that's double action. I think I'm empty. Yeah. I was going to shoot it single action, but I decided against that. It's much more fun to shoot double action. Oh, you can't shoot a double or a single, can you? Let's try to put one on the gong, and I don't know if we'll be able to hear it. That's the only thing. Sometimes I can't hear it with my earplugs in, but when I look at the video later, I can. Okay, so it holds 8 rounds. It's just a pretty cool little gun. They have a fantastic grip, as I discussed in the first video. It feels great. It's a little larger than your boot grips on a J-frame, so it's a little harder to just carry in your pocket, but you can. Okay, and I don't know if there's other grips for it or not. Just a neat little revolver. I forget about it. Let me see if I can hit the gong, get my ears not in too tight to where if it hits it, maybe I can hear it. Surely that little 2-inch barrel will get them out there. That one got it, yeah. That one got it. Pretty cool, pretty cool. See if we can hit that propane tank over there, or that big tank. Yeah, I hear that. Nifty, nifty. Click. Yeah, I'm just plinking. Chapter 2, enjoying this little firearm. That's the neat thing about firearms, whatever the caliber. So many of them just make great range guns. And this would be an excellent firearm for someone who has not fired much, to introduce them, to shooting or handguns, because they're not going to become gun shy from the recoil and the incredible blast. And they're even fun to load. Again, as I've pointed out so many times, I don't try. I have speed loaders for a lot of revolvers, but I rarely use them. It's just fun to enjoy the simplicity of a revolver. Okay, and plink the rounds out. We got a bad spray can there, John says. Let's see. It needs some discipline here. Whoa, yeah. There's something about red. It quits working before others do. Little shooting gallery there. Cool. This is just fun. And I should quit right now, but I'm going to load it one more time. You've got time to get to dinner. You're not that hungry. You really ought to be shooting anyway, instead of wasting your time watching shooting videos. Yeah, really. Get out and shoot something. So it doesn't take long to load it. Just throw them in there. Let's, we've got a cowboy who is unscathed. Now he's not. So, pretty cool. There are so many guns out there. They're just a lot of fun. This is one of them. When Ruger came out with these things in the 38 Special, and it's out in 9mm and different, defensive calibers, a lot of people had bought them and just love them. And I don't guess, well, I do have that one we did recently, the longer barrel one, which is cool, kit gun. And this is a nifty little kit gun too. But this is a favorite small revolver of mine, I have to say. It's one of my favorite 22s that I own. I'm not selling them or anything. I'm not sure what it is. The biggest negative for me is the fact the grip's a little big. I'm not going to carry it though, probably in my pocket, so I guess that doesn't matter. It's a 22. And the unusual modernistic design, I guess, could bother some people. It doesn't weigh anything. If you just have to have wood and steel, you're not going to like one of these. But it's pretty cool, and have had no trouble with it. I've had no malfunctions, no hang up. The slide always picks up the round, puts it in the proper place. That makes sense? No, it didn't, because it's a revolver. So a little 8-shot LCR, 22 long rifle. You could do a lot worse if you just want something to go have fun with and plink with. It's not really cheap, I don't think, but it's a fun little gun, and Ruger usually makes them pretty well. So life is still good.
Hi, I'm Zeke with the Sonoran Desert Institute, and here at SDI we're extremely proud to be sponsors of the Hickok 45 channel. You may be asking yourself, well, what is SDI? SDI is an affordable, fully accredited distance learning education program. We have an emphasis in gunsmithing and firearms technology. If you decide to become a gunsmith, you'll need to learn proper gunsmithing techniques, and while some people will use an apprenticeship program to gain these techniques, a formal education will ensure an organized, more comprehensive learning environment. But when you choose a gunsmithing school, it's still kind of difficult. So it's very important that you choose a gunsmithing school that meet the following criteria. First, look for a nationally or regionally accredited program. And whether distance learning online or through a brick and mortar ground program, a gunsmithing program should always have a hands-on element. And finally, make sure you look for a school with high student satisfaction. Find reviews online, check out its Facebook or other social media, or get on the same social media sites, find some alumni, and ask to speak with them about their experience. And while we're not at SDI today, I do have some of the firearms I've learned to work on and built myself through the SDI program. So let's go take a look at them. Okay, maybe not. We'll just get seriously. Can I not get a chair that fits me? I'm a big guy, dude. So I guess back to what we were originally talking about. Above all else, find the school that's right for you. It's not always going to be the distance education programs or the brick and mortar ground schools that are for everybody. Just make sure you do your research on multiple options before you make that decision. But if you want more information on our gunsmithing school, just go to www.sdi.edu or call us at 1-800-336-8939.